Hey, Jay Christian of Fear the Shears, shear sharpening sales and education. I am the shear sharpening hairdresser, and guess what? Our edge makes you limitless. So out today, and I picked up this pair of above shears. I've been getting a lot of these lately. Seemed like it was a decent shear, but unfortunately, the stylist told me that the person who sold her these also had sharpened these before. And, I don't know if you can really see that, but they put it on a machine. He ground out that whole leading edge right there, created a bevel, and then he also took metal out of the leading edge of that. You can see that bevel put in there, and he ground it all the way up into the pivot screw on both sides there. It's not how a shear should be sharpened, and she said it was the person who sold her these that did that. Just sad to see. I don't agree with this type of sharpening, but she says she doesn't like what they're doing. So we'll check this out. And that is just crunchy. And she doesn't like the tips. She says the tips are being weird. I don't know, this shear doesn't feel right, so we'll get that fixed up. Here I am back with that pair of gloves. I had to get into the edge a little bit, but I smoothed it all out, honed it all up. I didn't take any more metal out. I replaced the bumper because I'm a nice guy like that. It's a ball bearing screw. It feels good now. The tips are closing like they're supposed to. There was a little gap in them earlier. Remember, it was a crunchy cutting. It wasn't really doing what it was supposed to do. And now, let me get that so you can see that. That would help a lot, wouldn't it? So now, it's a nice smooth, just cuts all the way up to the tips. The scissor over combs quite well, and backhands quite well. So it's cutting great. Stylists will like them. Fear the shear sharpening sales education. Our edge makes you limitless, and I am the shear sharpening hairdresser.